If I could hear you, heaven, I'll march just in my tune. I know like God and there's none. My visions and wisdoms got wiser when I tried to spin a line inside of my entire like I had an Elgin's, but he's got a Jasper and a Jazz that I have that I hate. Got a testimony today or two. Gotta catch it, should I drop it? Have the faith declare and see if he would take it further. Is the further faith acknowledged in the future? Grace, apologize, I'm making sense. Whoa.
Beautiful like Cassiopeia and the stars.
Got the glory of God to see eye to eye with the human thought, and he brought the spectacles of light like the emerald gems, and I got them, and I know for the reflections and the places and the certifications of the things in which I tested my patience. I asked in return for the faith and the best wishes for another to see from a direction, and I saw Jesus one day, and he saw
if you have the emerald eyes, which we who
If I could hear you, heaven, I'll march just in my tune. I know like God and Desmond, my visions and wisdoms got wiser when I tried to spin a line inside of my entire like I had an Elgin's, but he's got a Jasper and a Jazz at a half that I hate. Got a testimony today or two. Gotta catch it, should I drop it? Have the fake it, play and see if you want take it further. Is the further faith acknowledged in the future? Grace, apologize, and making beautiful like Cassiopeia and the stars. The holy place is almighty. Oh, my traces and places, my races for racing the design and desire my higher under. Recognizing that the glory of God to see eye to eye with the human thought, and he brought the spectacles of a light like the emerald gems, and I got them in I know for the reflections and the places and the certifications and the things in which I tested my patience. I asked in return for the faith and the best wishes for another to see from a direction, and if you have the emerald eyes which we who If I could hear you, heaven, I'll march just in my tune. I know like God and desert, my visions and wisdoms got wiser when I try to spit a line inside of my inside, like I had to know just what he's got at a jasper, and the jazz that I got a testimony today or two. Got to catch you. Should I drop it? Have the face stick round the fame? Gotta catch it. If I could hear you, heaven, I'll march just in my tune.
Originality to fact, nothing like a steel guitar. Having something silly in my brain. What if all this fire's felt? What if every iron's off? What if every marker of all your name? Holding in the legend flows, having evil legend flows. Even knowing Jacob's stars and one was falling, and it's something in your blade. Did you think a thing twice about the people you met? Walking down the street and the things that you said, knowing that the mind inside the iron, life inside the place is like this tire, never really having anything to pass by. But I really your seasons and you're missing road skin. Lord and heart, and I know this God is not holding back anything but honesty from things like being back, being you. If that's true, then something silly if I thought it to be. Thinking within me, discerning a deity, king and principality, beings and united pursuit with nothing but the things in which you thought you could prove. I don't really want to make this last forever, but the fire's in the grass, just outpouring faster, and this iron's making fire. I'm blazing the ranks and taking a cage where these birds are unfettered, where faith is called demons and nothing that's of them is a meant for heaven to send the things so foul like vials. And I know you don't know something better if the hope from miracles. Know that if you're spitting lies and lies like knowing arguments, accusing people against their better hopes is still just the sin. It doesn't matter if you call upon a name like Jesus. Walk by a man on the road, take the look in my eye and tell him of the miracles you've chose, knowing that you're boasting in your mind and clarifying things in which you thought you could prove with that and I, never listening to the things in which you thought inside the seasons in your mind, inside your heart you knew better. Don't depart, come near, come here, bear, cause I've got nothing left for you. Everything I had, every word you've proved, because in the battles my mind's like martyrs. I thought in my heart, God, I could not have fun. I can't leave it, Patterson, I kill dreams, I parasitic for no reason, bereaving for not knowing nothing and telling in God and thought, who the thought? Maybe it's a breath you had, oh many extent, breath depart, come home, yay, host, clarified inside the thing, social media is really being a mediation of the flesh and what for what not for righteousness, not for something good, just for taking time and
originality to fact, nothing like a steel guitar, having something silly in my brain. What if all this fire's felt? What if every iron's on? What if every marker of all named?
Holding in the legend flows, having evil legend flows, even knowing Jacob's stars and one was falling and it's something in your blade. Did you think a thing twice about the people you met, walking down the street and the things that you said, knowing that the mind inside the iron, life inside the place is like this tire, never really having anything to pass by, but I really, 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 if you had a way to be yourself, maybe you would think upon your seasons and you're missing road skin. Lord and heart, and I know this God is not holding back anything but honesty from things like being back, being you. If that's true, then something silly if I thought it to be. Thinking within me, discerning a deity, king and principality, beings and united pursuit with nothing but the things in which you thought you could prove. I don't really want to make this last forever, but the fire's in the grass, just outpouring faster, and this iron's making fire. I'm blazing the ranks and taking a cage where these birds are unfettered, where faith is called demons and nothing that's of them is a meant for heaven to set the things so foul like vials. And I know you don't know something better if the hope for miracles. Know that if you spit in lies in life like knowing arguments, accusing people with death, the better hopes is still just the sin. It doesn't matter if you call upon a name like Jesus. To walk by a man on the road, take the look in my eye and tell him of the miracles you've chose, knowing that you're boasting in your mind and clarifying things in which you thought we refer, but dad and I, never listening to the things in which you moved. Because in the battles my mind's like martyrs, I thought in my heart that I could not have fought in Patterson. If you're leaving Paris in the coaches until I see, for no reason we're raving, for not knowing nothing and telling you God and thought of every time. Many as a breath you had, or maybe instant breath depart, come home, yeah, host. Clarified inside the thing, social media is really being a mediation of a flesh and one for one, not for righteousness, not for something good, just for taking time enduring in this place, knowing that if I had a better way to be the blaze, I'd say, ha ha. I know some people think the pride inside their hearts is of the heavens, but it's not of God as well. I'll tell you what it is of a holy fire. So accusation against the loving God to say you can't be or not able to, or what if he had a chance, you know what he'd say. He has a pride to prove within his life. Like, did you know forgiveness exists both ways, proven through and through? You wouldn't look up under heavens and ask for Armageddon in the seasons where your lessons getting harder by the lesson, like the seasons is this test. Let the fires of the ovens in the places like in Zion, where you couldn't touch the mountain without falling on your own and climbing higher in this hotter fire, thinking like the bottomless, never having touched this, knowing that the things in which the stone was thrown, so from arm game down a hard ring, that's a center face of no in return. How again to return to burn the tires in my mind. See, I wanted things I'd find, like I'm swinging my wrist and cuff, knowing that this is nothing long, cause you don't know, you wouldn't, cause you don't got a mind of your endurance, no injury and no anchoring and no envy or regret. It's funny how this irony plays, thinking you thought you had a favorite grace, returning to favor on tables and plates, knowing these things are lenses. Happy place in the season, an egg in which I ran with a bean like yours. This isn't Satan. Take